From an early age it was Therese's ambition and desire to be a saint. She was born into a pious and loving Catholic family. She remembers the idyll of her early childhood, spending time with her parents and 5 sisters in the unspoiled French countryside. However, this early childhood idyll was broken by the early death of her mother from breast cancer. Aged only 4 years old, she felt the pain of separation and instinctively turned to the Virgin Mary for comfort and reassurance. The next couple of years of Saint Therese's life was a period of inner turmoil. She was unhappy at school, where her natural precociousness and piety made other school children jealous. Eventually her father agreed for Therese to return home and be taught by her elder sister, Colline. She enjoyed being taught at home. However, after a while, her eldest sister made a decision to leave to enter the local Carmel convent at Lisieux. This made Therese feel like she had lost her second mother. Shortly afterwards, Therese experienced a painful illness in which she suffered delusions. The doctors were at a loss as to the cause. For 3 weeks she suffered with a high fever. Eventually Therese felt completely healed after her sisters placed a statue of the Virgin Mary at the foot of the bed. Therese felt her health and mental state return to normal very quickly. Soon after, on Christmas Eve 1884, she recounts having a remarkable conversion of spirit. She says she lost her inclination to please herself with her own desires. Instead, she felt a burning desire to pray for the souls of others and forget herself. She says that on this day, she lost her childhood immaturity and felt a very strong calling to enter the convent at the unprecedented early age of 15. Saint Therese with Pope. Initially, the church authorities refused to allow a girl who was so young to enter holy orders. They advised her to come back when she was 21 and grown up. However, Therese's mind was made up. She couldn't bear to wait. She felt God was calling her to enter the cloistered life. Therese was so determined she traveled to the Vatican to personally petition the Pope. Breaking protocol, she spoke to the Pope asking for permission to enter a convent. Soon after, her heart's desire was fulfilled, and she was able to join her 2 sisters in the Carmelite convent of Lisieux. Convent life was not without its hardships. It was cold and accommodation was basic. Not all sisters warmed to this 15-year-old girl. At times she became the subject of gossip. One of her superiors took a very harsh attitude to this young spoiled middle-class girl. However, Therese sought always to respond to criticism and gossip with the attitude of love. No matter what others said, Therese responded by denying her sense of ego. Eventually, the nun who had criticized Therese so much said, "Why do you always smile at me? Why are you always so kind? Even when I treat you badly, love attracts love. Mine rushes forth unto thee. It would fain fill up the abyss which attracts it. But alas, it is not even as one drop of dew lost in the ocean. To love thee as thou lovest me, I must borrow thy very love. then only can I find rest. This was the little way which Therese sought to follow. Her philosophy was that what was important was not doing great works, but doing little things with the power of love. If we can maintain the right attitude, then nothing shall remain that can't be accomplished. Saint Therese was encouraged by the elder nuns to ask her to write down her way of spiritual practice. She wrote 3 books that explained her little way, and also included her personal spiritual autobiography. The good God does not need years to accomplish His work of love in a soul. One ray from His heart can, in an instant, make His flower bloom for eternity. Saint Therese died tragically early at the age of 24, from tuberculosis. However, after her death, the writings became avidly read by, first other nuns, and in the wider Catholic community. Although initially intended only for a small audience, her books have been frequently republished. In 1997, Saint Therese was declared one of the 3 doctors of the Catholic Church. Thus, after her death, she was able to achieve her intuitive feeling that she would be able to do something great and help save souls. Saint Therese was canonized by Pope Pius XI on May 17, 1925, only 26 years after her death.